Betrayal and Revenge. A cautionary tale. It was a typical Wednesday evening when my world came crashing down. I had been suspecting that something was off in my relationship for a while, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. My boyfriend, Alex, had been acting strange, always working late, and being secretive about his phone and social media. I tried to brush it off as paranoia, but the feeling only intensified as the days went by. One evening, I decided to confront him about my concerns. We were sitting in our living room, and I asked him directly if everything was okay. He seemed taken aback by my question, and his response only added to my suspicion. The next day, I couldn't shake off the feeling that something was wrong. I decided to do some digging, and that's when I stumbled upon a text message on Alex's phone. It was from a number I didn't recognize, and the message read, "Can't wait to see you tonight." My heart sank, and I felt like I had been punched in the gut. I couldn't believe that Alex would do something like that to me. I decided to investigate further and discovered that the number belonged to a woman named Emily. As I dug deeper, I found out that Alex and Emily had been seeing each other behind my back for months. They would meet in secret, and Alex would lie to me about his whereabouts. I felt betrayed, angry, and hurt. But as I sat there, feeling sorry for myself, I realized that I wasn't going to let them get away with it. I wanted revenge, and I wanted it to be sweet. I started by gathering evidence of their affair. I took screenshots of their text messages, saved their emails, and even managed to get my hands on some compromising photos. I knew that this would come in handy later. The next step was to plan my revenge. I decided to take a two-pronged approach. First, I would confront Emily and let her know that I knew about the affair. I wanted to see her reaction, to see if she would be remorseful or if she would try to deny it. I contacted Emily and asked her to meet me at a coffee shop. When she arrived, I showed her the evidence I had gathered. At first, she tried to deny it, but as I presented her with the screenshots and emails, she crumbled. She apologized profusely, but I could see the guilt written all over her face. The second part of my plan was to make Alex pay for what he had done. I knew that he was planning a big presentation at work, and I decided to sabotage it. I managed to get my hands on his presentation slides and subtly altered them, adding some embarrassing and compromising information about his affair with Emily. The day of the presentation arrived, and Alex was confident that he was going to nail it. But as he started presenting, his slides were met with gasps and snickers from the audience. The compromising information I had added was on full display, and Alex's face turned bright red with embarrassment. As the news of his affair spread like wildfire through the office, Alex's reputation was left in tatters. He was fired from his job, and his career was ruined. As for Emily, she was left to deal with the consequences of her actions. Her friends and family found out about the affair, and she was shunned by her social circle. I, on the other hand, emerged from the experience stronger and wiser. I realized that I deserved better than someone who would cheat on me, and I vowed to never settle for anything less than I deserved. I took the time to focus on myself, to heal and to grow, and I eventually found love again with someone who truly appreciated me. In the end, my revenge was sweet, but it was also a reminder that karma can be a powerful thing. Alex and Emily got what was coming to them, and I got the closure I needed to move on with my life.